So I wanted to share a very positive experience I had a couple of days ago that's actually still ongoing as of this very moment. It started with a video that was posted by somebody by the name of Joey Kaotyk. And I don't own the video or anything like that, but it was so short that I did want to share it. However, I'm going to post screen captures and as well as the links into the description. So please check out the original content and everything from Joey Kaotyk. And here we go. So anyway, in the video, the guy was crossing a whole lot of oncoming traffic. And at first, I'm like, man, this dude crazy. What is he trying to do? So, but I noticed that there was a whole lot of motorcycles. And I'm from the United States where we don't really see that many bikes. And if you do see any kind of bikes, like it's either because they're weaving through traffic in any major city, or you might see a lot of them in a parade or a motorcycle show or something like that. But it was on both sides of the road, so I was really confused. So I checked the comments to see if anybody was asking what I was thinking. Why are there so many bikes? But I didn't see anybody. So I ended up asking, why are there so many bikes? And I was hesitant because I didn't want to get my head chopped off for asking questions, because here in the US you get penalized for asking questions. Like, man, stupid, why didn't you look it up? But I didn't. That didn't happen at all. It was a very wholesome experience. Everybody was so open, kind, friendly, decent, courteous, very educational, and we're exchanging different types of cultural experiences and stuff, because I'm like, man, it's like this here and I'm used to this, but they're like, oh well, we kind of do this here, but it's mainly like this. And whenever I had questions, because I had more questions, everybody was answering them, because it went from me wondering like, why there's so many bikes. And when they were talking about the cost of cars being like 2 and 3 and 4 times the amount that you would pay in the United States, it made a lot more sense. And then I'm like, if everybody has a bike, how do you guys take care of packages, or like in deliveries and stuff, or how do you travel in big groups and stuff, or with families or small children? Everybody had an answer, and it was just, everything was blowing my mind. So it was a very awesome experience. In the long run, it's something that I would love to be able to have happen more frequently, because like I said, I'm not used to having that type of experience. And I learned a lot. It was something that taught me a lot of different things. For one, I learned about the differences between 2 different worlds, basically, or multiple worlds I should say, because it wasn't just the Vietnam. People were saying, they were telling me about Indonesia, and people were sending me messages and stuff. So I was getting some pretty, having a lot of pretty cool conversations and stuff. And what I loved about it was how open people were with sharing. And it was just one thing that I did learn was that we as people can learn a lot from having these very positive experiences. We'll actually get a lot more done. So I just really wanted to say thank you to everybody who was so kind and so educational and shared so many pictures. And I was just like, my eyes kept getting big, because I'm like, man, what is he carrying? And it was just, man, it was so cool. It's something that I would love for everybody to be able to experience, be able to learn new things. I love learning things from people. I love having new experiences. So thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate everybody's involvement, meeting everybody, had a bunch of new followers and everything. And I definitely have added Vietnam to the list, of places I'm gonna travel. Indonesia, Malaysia. People were like, hey man, come to this place, come to that place. And I'm like, yeah, I'm giving it a shot. I'm gonna try to get there someday. And when I do, I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. So again, thank you so much for everybody being so kind, and everybody who was sending me so many compliments, and everybody who was so, like I said, very decent. And I really appreciate that. So maybe one day if I'm traveling, maybe I'll see some of you guys. So until then, thank you. So take care.